Hello, I'm Fred Rowe from Sierra Bright Dot Fly Fishing Guide Service. I've been teaching, guiding, writing, and lecturing on fly fishing since 1982. Let's get to this week's fly fishing report. The cutthroats are here. The cutthroats are here. That's right. The cutthroats have run up the tributaries out of Crawley Lake to spawn, and in particular, the Upper Owens River is the water we can fish for them, and we've been fishing for them. They showed up just about a week ago up into the system in numbers that now make it worth going up there and fishing. And what are we fishing them with? Well, same old, same old. We're using the stoner nymph, the green gold prince nymph, which I have to admit the one I've been fishing with is falling apart. The wings are sitting straight up, which isn't how they're supposed to look, and it's still catching lots of fish. Then we're using variations of the gold-ribbed hare's ear, particularly Richard Lancaster's version of it. And then a lot of guys are using squirmy wormies, San Juan worms, egg patterns, and then of course the bright colored mop flies. Okay, let's head over to Hot Creek. Well, Hot Creek, starting to see a few hatches. They're not still consistent enough to get solid dry fly fishing, but if you're there on the right day, you're going to see some dry fly hatches, and if that's what you want to fish, put a dry fly on and catch them on the surface. Me, I just want to catch fish. So what am I doing? I'm nymph fishing up there. And although I love my Euro rod up there, a dry and a dropper is a great way to fish. And what am I fishing with up there? Well, I'm fishing with size 18 and 20 tiger midges and zebra midges. And then we're using the standard size 18 beadhead flashback pheasant tail and also a size 20 olive quildagon. Okay, let's talk about Crawley Lake just a bit. The lake's full. North side of the lake still isn't available for people to drive in and fish, so really no shore fishing on Crawley Lake except for at South Marina. But the boat guys, they're doing great, and so are the float tubers that can get out to certain areas out of South Landing. So what are they fishing up there? A lot of the guys are still doing classic midge fishing. We're fishing an indicator. They're fishing anywhere from 10 to 30 feet of water. The bulk of the guys are fishing the mouth of McGee, where McGee Creek comes in to the lake, and they're doing really good up there. So that's a great spot to kind of fish right now. And so they're using size 16 and 18 tiger midges, zebra midges, and then blood midges, and then the gray midges. Okay, let's head down the hill. Lower Owens River, still blown out. That's all I'm going to say about it. Bishop Creek Canal, guess what? It's still fishing fun. It's fishing good. Water's kind of on the low side, but the fish are still feeding. And what are we fishing in there? Well, I'm fishing size 16 to 20 tiger midges and zebra midges. Then I'm fishing my always size 18 beadhead flashback pheasant tail. And we're also fishing tan scuds in there. Well, that's been this week's Fly Fishing Report, brought to you by Fred Rowe from Sierra Bright Dot Fly Fishing Guide Service. And I can be found on Instagram, Facebook, every Tuesday at Mahogany Smokes Meats, or on my favorite, lpptv.us.